How are you doing today? Well, as you can see by the title of this video, I know you're probably wondering, what in the world is Niecy talking about today? High-end supplies price decrease. Is there an adult coloring conspiracy theory going on here, guys? Well, this is actually a response video, sort of, kind of a response video to a fellow YouTuber that made a video earlier, and it was Coloring with Claire. And the title of her video was Cheapest Ever Polychromos Pencils. And the point of her video was that you guys, especially in the UK, well, just in the UK, needed to run out and hurry up and get these polychromos pencils that were on sale, or there's a retailer in the UK that's selling them for under £1. Actually, like 99 cents in UK dollars, so under £1. And sorry about that, guys. Trying to get a hangnail off my fingernail. It's irritating me. Anyway, focus, Niecy. Okay, so she was saying that, you can buy these pencils open stock in the UK for an extremely low price. When I saw that video, guys, this struck something that I have been sort of kind of suspecting and expecting ever since I entered into the adult coloring world. So she was saying that this has been like the lowest price ever. And that's true. If you guys notice, lately, higher end coloring supplies are cheaper than they've ever been, especially Prismacolor. Some people will comment that, they bought their Prismacolor 1 year ago, 2 years ago for $190, $200, $150, $100. And this year, they went as low as $47, the 150 count. And the 72 count as low as $18. So a lot of people were saying that Prismacolor quality control is the reason why their pencils have become a lot more inexpensive and affordable. Well, think about the rest of the coloring high-end supply people or suppliers. Faber-Castell, this year during Black Friday in the UK, they were selling on Amazon, a particular seller, the 120 Faber-Castell polychromos for like $74 in UK, 74 pounds, which equal to about $90 in American money. And with shipping, you could have gotten the 120 polychromos shipped to the United States during that time for under $100. So like $97, $99. Quite a few people jumped on that for the US. But those who were in UK, they got them for only $74. So that's an unprecedented price drop. Never has anyone seen polychromos that cheap, okay? Right now, you can get the Derwent inktense for like $65 for the full set, the 72 count. That's a very, very, very low. That's a deep price cut from what they were a year ago. So my point is, what I'm getting at is that, guys, we are doing it. All of you budgeters out there, all of you who are, let's say, buying budget pencils, you are contributing to these companies going down on their prices, okay? Now you might be like, well, how you getting there, Niecy? Well, the purpose of my channel, when I first started my channel and started doing videos, I said, man, I was entering the coloring community and I was like, there is no way I would pay $190 for a full set of polychromos. There is no way I will pay $120 for a full set of Prismacolor. You know, I was just like, there is no way. What is really going on? Well, when I entered the coloring community, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a channel and I'm going to show people budget-friendly things. And I'm going to try to see if we can get the same, you know, not the same, but almost equal quality of these high-end supplies in a budget-friendly manner. Can we find their twins? Can we find a polychromos twin? Can we find a Prismacolor twin? They don't have to be identical twins. They could be fraternal, but are they, how close are they? Can we find someone who's close, okay? Or something, a pencil that's close to these, so we can at least get close to this quality. And maybe if enough of us buy the lower end pencils, then maybe Faber-Castell and Prismacolor and Derwent and Koh-i-Noor and Lyra and all these different people, maybe they will figure it out that not everyone wants to spend a gazillion dollars on supplies when they're not selling their art. There are alternatives. And guys, since I've come into the coloring community, alternatives have popped up like crazy. I mean, good alternatives. And one of them being this, the Marco Renoir fine art. A lot of people, hey, they go by these like, this is some good stuff right here, you know? So a lot of companies have come out with great quality colored pencils that are let me see, get the word right, rivaling your polychromos and your Prismacolors. You have your Marco Renoirs, you have your Marco Raffines, you have your Schpirerr Farben, and oh my goodness, don't get me started on Schpirerr Farben. Oh my goodness, that pencil right there, yes. You have your hero pencils. You know, you have these pencils that are amazing quality. And you have a couple more that a couple of people were mentioning that they were Japan's best kept secret, like the Moonji pencils, Moonji or something like that. I forget the name, but they were saying that those were some amazing, amazing pencils. So companies have been coming out with some amazing quality pencils that are rivaling these high-end products, which are causing them to decrease their price. And that was my goal. I said, maybe if I, you know, put enough out there about lower budget pencils and enough of us buy it, maybe those big companies will see, you know, everybody's not going to come running to you to buy these expensive pencils. You need to go down on your prices. So I think that's what has happened, guys. We have done an amazing job as colorists, because I would say maybe a year ago, everyone that could afford it, and some of us who couldn't afford it, was going out there purchasing these high-end pencils and spending $400, $500, $600 on pencils. And, you know, the companies were like, hey, we adult colorists, they'll buy anything. You know, they'll buy the high end. It doesn't, just artists don't buy them. Adult colorists, the thousands of them will buy it. So now, since we have these lower end budget pencils that's coming out now that are great quality, a lot of us aren't buying these higher end products. We're saving our coins and getting the budget ones and saving our coins for a vacation in Jamaica or something. in the Bahamas, in Puerto Rico, you know? Or just something else other than adult coloring. I don't think as many people are spending their money as loosely as they did in the past on high-end supplies. Therefore, it has caused these suppliers to go down on their prices. They know what's out there. Faber-Castell, they've caught wind of Schpirerr Farben and Hero. They look at Facebook and they see all these beautiful pictures being colored with some $20 pencils, and they're like, man, we got to get back on the ball. So the UK is they've caught on the ball a little bit quicker than the US, because the US they holding tight on the prices for, you know, polychromos being 100, and you know, the cheapest I saw them was on eBay for like $158 for the 120. So they're holding tight, but the UK, they're busting it up. They're going down on their prices, and you can get it from the UK at that good price, you know. And you know, there are a lot of people, I saw quite a few people on Facebook who found used Faber-Castell in like the thrift stores, and a lot of high-end pencils, they're finding them in thrift stores and places, and they're finding them cheap. So people they're getting rid of them. You know, either they're leaving the art world or something. I don't know what's going on, but the prices are decreasing in these, you know, products. So guys, I just want to say that we're doing an amazing job. If you are one of those who kind of had that intention or that goal, I know I am. I was like, I'm going to hold off, you know, before I purchase these things, because I know they're going to go down at some point, you know. And they are. The prices are creeping down. So you did it. We did it. We did it. We put a hole in that world of making them lessen their prices. Plus, the economy is not the best right now anyway either. So, hey, maybe that has a little bit something to do with it. But just for them to even go down on their prices a little bit, that shows that it's being affected. Supply and demand is not as huge as it was before, you know? So I just found that very, 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 very interesting that Coloring with Claire made that video, and that made me think back on how much the polychromos were for Black Friday in the UK. And I was just like, wait a minute. And there are many places in the UK where you can get Faber-Castell really low, really cheap. Now, I know there are other countries and other places that even your Hero pencils are ridiculously expensive. And the Prismacolor are actually cheaper than the Hero, like in, I think, South Africa or Australia, somewhere like that. Someone mentioned that the price of Schpirerr Farben, well, you can't even get Schpirerr Farben over there, or the Hero pencils, if you got them on Etsy or Wish or, you know, Amazon, that they were a lot more expensive. So it's just, guys, it's catching on. It's the lower end budget pencils. The craze is here. The craze has begun, and that's amazing, guys. I am so happy to see that, because then we will be able to afford, I mean, everyone, talk about equality. Then we will be able to afford the larger sets of these pencils, because at one point it was just ridiculous, guys. It was ridiculous. But hey, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you guys who have just been great in everything, you know, coloring, support. We are definitely a community, and the coloring community has taken a turn, but we can get it back. We can get the unity back flowing if we work at this thing, and we can't be jealous and catty and fighting and, you know, over who has what and who don't have what, because in a minute everybody's gonna be able to have all of this, okay? So guys, that was just my quick response to that video. Color with Claire did a great job on that video. I was so excited to see that video because it gave validation to what I had been suspecting all along, that the prices, they have decreased, baby. They are going down. Faber-Castell, you're going down if you don't take your prices down. Faber-Castell, are you watching this? If you want to send me some polychromos free, I will retract everything I said. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys, and tuning in. And that was just something that, hey, I just thought I'd throw out there. So thanks for watching and happy coloring, guys. Bye.